lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And away we go on Sunday Night Primetime. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. But he's got to check that box of playoff wins. And that's not easy to do in this AFC.
They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second down now, 7 to go. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. This is cut downfield by Allen. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. It's Hampton on second. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. Third down. Again, it's Hampton. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Chargers, first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
A first chance inside the red zone for the Chargers. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone on first. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Now toss it to Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Hampton. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots, nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
At the 28-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. May off the play fake. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air on third and long. For big yards on the right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Now here he goes on the boot. We'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, second down. Throwing again, it's May. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Kate, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
May now on third down. Henry on the catch. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Patriots punt team coming out with former sixth-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like we're right around the 8. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. Or quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
Right side and in the hands of Allen. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. The Chargers have an early lead. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Herbert now, blitz coming. Still going through the 25. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Herbert back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Third down, give to Hampton. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That's complete to Johnston, now right. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Running it with Hampton. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
First and 10, here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Los Angeles.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First and 10, here's Hampton. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Complete to number 1, Quentin Johnston. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
No change to the call on the field, so that play's going to remain a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT.
Extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
14. Patriots nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, May. It's complete to Hooper. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So first down from the 41. On play action, here's May. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
47 on the play. That's another Patriots first down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Gillette after this. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. This is Henderson on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Patriots 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Chargers.
They've got first down here from the 36. Herbert now. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to Keenan Allen. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the 2nd half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Fights his way through a tackle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Sticking with Henderson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Chargers are going to opt for a 5th DB, 3rd down. May now from the gun. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Short pass caught by his tight end. Has some daylight through the 40. Keeps himself upright. Hits the 20. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
A gain of 77 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal, Chargers.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Hampton hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
21, Patriots 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded by Henderson. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The New England offense running out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. Catch made over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their 1st sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. and a fair catch made here at the 17. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. That one's complete, right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chargers.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Receiver in motion, going left. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Herbert throwing again. For big yards on the right side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, given 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Herbert from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
The second. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots' 8-yard line.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers. Right in a tournament, they don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
First down, May. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Chargers offense getting set to take over. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Hampton gets it out of his own read. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Herbert back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Still a good bit of work to do here, Brock, as they come up on it, 2nd and goal. Hampton now up the middle. And he drives this forward to the 6. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Catch made. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers put up even more points in a win. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead.
Patriots 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Throwing is May. Brought in right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's May to the air. He'll get this to Henry. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Henderson here from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. May now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Running for it with Stevenson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. First down from the 42. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. That one complete to Diggs. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This will be caught once again by Diggs. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.